Good morning. My name is Doug McNeil. I'm the Division Maintenance Engineer for the Department of Transportation for Division 5, covering Wake, Durham, and counties north up to Virginia, including Person, Granville, Vance, Warren, and Franklin counties. Crews have been active since about 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon, with precipitation coming in on the northern tier first, and then working into Durham, and then Raleigh, and then points east. Crews have been out. We've put out a lot of material over the since 5 p.m. yesterday. Temperatures have been very cold though, and with cold temperatures, it delays some of the activation of the salt, and so we're still pretty wide out there. Looking forward, we're expecting temperatures to start to raise, and that'll be a positive thing. With that, we'll start seeing activations of salt, and we should be making some headway a little better this afternoon and into tonight. Precipitation amounts, we've seen sleet up in the north side and a little bit of freezing rain on the south side, but not what we had initially anticipated, but we still are looking at precipitation coming in through morning. And particularly with the front coming through maybe around dark, that has the potential of putting a lot of moisture down. Hopefully that will not be freezing rain, but if it does come in as freezing rain, we are ready with cut and shove crews, and we've been working closely with the power companies and utility service providers to be able to respond to down trees and help restore power if that becomes a major issue across the region. Overall, it's been a successful night, but we are still a ways from this storm being over and getting into the recovery phase. But our trucks are in good shape. Our crews are out there ready to go, and so far so good. Any questions?
Right now, what we're seeing on the roads is that slush. How is that? Is that more dangerous than ice, or what's the deal with that?
Sure, we've had a lot of sleet accumulation, so we have material salt in there, and it's activating, so you are seeing some slush on the major routes. In the secondary systems, you won't be seeing that as much. That's a good thing. It's different than you would with a traditional snow. It's harder to go in, but it's certainly better than ice. Ice is tough. So we're going to have some rough roadway conditions for a little bit, but overall, the lack of ice will help us recover quicker.
How many crews do you have out there this week? Just give us a sense of the numbers as far as
Sure, we're running 275 plow trucks across the 7-county region. We also are running an additional 50 pieces of miscellaneous equipment, ranging anywhere from tractors with plows to large motor graders to various other pieces of equipment, keeping everything moving. In addition, we have roughly 25 cut and shove crews that'll be on standby through the night in case of increasing ice accumulations. And they have backhoes, skid steers, mini excavators ready to go to help push the trees out of the roadway and open up as we can.
a placement of these crews, how are you determining where they're most effective? Is that population? Is it a couple of equal coverage across that 7-county area?
We define a series of routes that we call our bare pavement routes. Those are the routes that we focus on first, and they are to get goods and materials into population areas, as well as to provide connectivity out through the rural areas so emergency services can respond as needed. So we will see crews on everything from the interstate system and in the rural areas on the primaries and some of the major secondaries as well.
Are we accurate to say those who are probably the neighborhood side streets, it could be a little bit longer for those roads to be cleared, whether it's private companies or DOT or just naturally compared to some of these maintenance?
Yeah, we'll definitely be focusing on the interstates and the main roads. Residential subdivisions, it's going to be a while. The first push is so that to be able to get emergency services and power crews where they need to be in a timely basis. And then once we get those roads in good shape, we go to some of our higher volume secondary routes. We'll be working into those on Monday. Subdivisions will be last, because quite frankly, if you get out of your subdivision but you can't go anywhere anyway, it hasn't done you any good.
You've been speaking to crews. What are they seeing on the roads? Are they seeing more stuff, any crashes? What have they been seeing?
Well, we were very pleased to see the number of cars drop off very quickly last night. And I think that has a lot to do with the work that you guys do in getting the word out and showing the conditions out there, and we appreciate that. everything is still very low volumes, which is very appropriate because conditions out there are slick. If you have to be out, think it through. Try not to be out there if you don't have to, but eventually folks will start have to. Whether you're a medical provider or emergency crew coming in, take your time, keep the speed slow, and when you're out there, be sure that give our trucks a wide berth. We're big, we're heavy, and we've been working some long hours, so please give us a little extra space. I don't have that information. We don't officially close roads. If we have accidents that block roads, that's a different story. Right now, I'm not aware of any closures related specifically to the storm. Fortunately, traffic volumes are low and people are being pretty reasonable so far.